one day somebody does something unspeakable to someone else, to someone you hardly knew, and you do something about it because you can.
Because it's who you are. And you've always been.
This story comes to us from CBS News. Going to Colorado, and since we're going back to Colorado, the song rings in my head. Wild Wild West. Wild Wild West. Some of you younger people will go, I don't know that song. Of course you don't. Cool Mo D. But anyway, us older people know it. But apparently in Greenwood Village, Colorado, a jury found a former Greenwood Village police officer, Adam Holland, guilty of manslaughter in the deadly shooting of a 17-year-old. He was shot and killed a little more than 2 years ago. And now a jury has found him guilty of manslaughter. Now, Peyton Blitzstein had just turned 17 when he was killed in November of 2021. Holland was no longer a police officer at the time of the fatal shooting. Very interesting. Wasn't even a police officer at the time. Doorbell video showed Holland confronting Blitzstein and his friends about speeding through a southeast Aurora neighborhood.
I got people in there. Hey, let me see the police. Don't.
And I'll try to find that editorial, I'll find it, put it in the description box, so you can click the link and go back and watch the original story. But the thing is here, now this cop's being charged with manslaughter. Holland did perform CPR. According to an arrest affidavit, Holland admitted to pulling his gun first, saying he felt threatened.
I have a camera. I'm calling the cops. Then you could have asked me. That could have been a creep. I was pulling up to my house like that.
Hey!
No, that's Peyton. Get the fuck inside.
According to the arrest affidavit, the gun found near Blitzstein was a ghost gun and didn't have a serial number. Sentencing for Holland is scheduled for May 20th of this year. He's been charged with second-degree murder, which is kind of pretty much manslaughter, felony menacing, and prohibited use of a weapon while drunk. So what's his sentence going to be? 3 years and then 5 months probation? I don't know. But he wasn't a cop at the time, so there's no thin blue line, right? But he was a cop at one time, so maybe I don't know. He was trained and he knew the situation, and I don't know. But the jury found him guilty. So all of you from Greenwood Village, Colorado that hasn't heard about it yet, this cop was found guilty, and in May, he's going to be sentenced. So I expect to see a lot of people do videos of this guy's sentencing in Greenwood Village, Colorado. And to close, following up on that, in April, I believe it's April 8th, I'll give you the follow-up in March, because there's going to be some pre-trial stuff going on in March. But on April 8th, David Chavez, a.k.a. Riverside County Accountability, goes to trial. That's going to be an interesting one. So we're going to get to see him going to trial up in Victorville. And it's quite a drive for me. I wish it was in San Bernardino. It'd be easier. I could just drive over there, but it's up in Victorville. But he's in jail apparently until April 8th. So there's no bail for this guy. And the thing is, if he gets time, let's say they give him 3 years, still out there, it's going to be with time served. So he's already serving the time now. So it'll be less of a sentence of whatever, I know that doesn't help, but I will say it again. One of the biggest mistakes he made was doing all this pepper spraying of people on video and then posting it. Like, I mean, some people are going to say, no, he was being attacked, he was defending himself or what have you. But to do it time and time and time and time again, now the district attorney has something where they can go, look, a pattern of behavior. This guy pepper sprays every week. And I see that coming into some type of, I don't know, credibility issue, maybe a testimony of repetitive behavior. I don't know. Remember, when we're recording cops for accountability, we also are on video.